Whoa! Are we all live? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? That's the big question. That is the big question. Can hear that fan in the background. I'm not happy with that. Whoa! Okay. Right. Hang on. Let's try that again. Sorry. Excuse me. Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. I think that's fixed it. Let me turn this down. Right. Okay. We go again. Hang on. I think that might have fixed it now. Apologies. Right, so I am on a different laptop today because my laptop that I've been using for ages decided the battery was going to expand. So I looked at it this morning and I was like, why is my laptop bulging all of a sudden? Turns out I was basically carrying a device that might have caused some serious damage. So I have absolutely had to get that repaired. I've got a new laptop battery sorted. But in the meantime, I've got this dud of a laptop. So I'm not entirely sure how this stream is going to go down. I apologise. Callum says, what's that scoreboard? Is it a different scoreboard? It's actually a different scoreboard. It isn't, is it? It's not a different scoreboard. That's basically the same scoreboard, isn't it? Is the scoreboard different? The scoreboard's not different. I've had to get everything completely new. So it's going to look the same once I get my laptop back. But for like the next week, it's going to look mad. Sorry, I can only apologise. It wasn't my fault. My laptop decided to expand. So yeah, it's all good. And UFC Isaac, Key, I'm rather depressed. I can imagine you are after that performance the other day, mate. On a permo, that's better. Cheers, man. Daz, good to see you. How's it going? Adrian, out. What's going on? Callum, what's that scoreboard? It's smaller and looks crooked. It looks crooked? Oh, Christ. Why does it look crooked? It shouldn't look... It is definitely smaller. It's definitely smaller. But I don't think it's crooked. It's not crooked. Yeah, I've made it a touch smaller, but that was quite deliberate. But it's not that... Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully. Right, sorry, TikTok, I apologise. I'm not ignoring you. I really am not ignoring you. I've just had a bit of a day today. I've had a day. My laptop basically exploded on me. I am now trying to figure all this new stuff out on a different laptop. It's a pain in the arse. Anyway, let's focus on the game. I am mega excited about the game. I think Bournemouth are going to win. I don't know what you think, but it would make my weekend so much better if Bournemouth were to win here. It would make my weekend eternally better. It'd be fantastic. Erdy Gaming, hi, how's it going? Ronnie, hey kid, did you see Rúben is going to change the formation next week? Is he really? What's the formation next week? And on the permo, that's just your eyesight, Callum. Adrian, you ain't the only one suffering. On a permo, small scoreboard for small teams. I like it. And UFC Isaac, can we please have Andy Carroll in the dugout, please? And Callum thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Bournemouth tonight. Okay. Come on, you Cherries. Absolutely, I like it. What we saying, Ron? Lazio shirt's beautiful. Lazio shirt's wonderful, isn't it? I like the Lazio shirt. MUFCJ, Key is on a United hate watch tonight. It is a United hate watch. Yes, it is absolutely a United hate watch. David Larvey thinks it's going to be a Bournemouth win too. I hope so too, Davey. Ron says, told you to leave the POR. Well, you did, Ron. Fires call this a hate along. Well, it's not doing so well so far, but I don't know what more I could have done, to be honest. Tom, alright, Key, who do you think wins this? I think Bournemouth 2-1. I'm going 2-1, same as Callum and everyone else, hopefully. 3-1 to Bournemouth, thinks Paddy. And Timbo, buongiorno, sir. How's it going, mate? We're live for you, lads, tomorrow. Cardiff in the Cardiff-Chelsea in the Carabao Cup quarter-final tomorrow. Come on, you Cherries, says Jake. LG, I want a Bournemouth win. Good lad. LG, what are you doing for the Cup on Wednesday? I'm doing Newcastle Fulham on Wednesday. Tom, serious question. Who would you have from United at Liverpool? Oh, that's a good question. Who would I have from United at Liverpool? Cunha and Mbeumo would definitely get in. Although, well, are we just talking in the first team? I don't think I'd have any of them. I don't think I genuinely wouldn't have any of them in the first team. In the squad, I'd like Mbeumo and Cunha on the bench. And to be honest, I mean, United are awash with centre-backs at the minute. We haven't got one. So if we're just talking bench, I would probably take maybe Lenny Yoro for the bench for the long term. I think he could grow into a half-decent centre-back. But nobody else is getting into our first team. There's not a single player in that United team that I would take for our first 11. Not a chance. But Mbeumo and Cunha, I think they'd probably get in on the bench. Maybe Yoro as well. But let me know what you think, by the way. I'm intrigued to see what you think. You asked the question. Julian Alvarez, predictions for today, Key. I think 2-1 Bournemouth. I think it's going to be a Bournemouth win. I'm feeling very confident tonight about a Bournemouth win. I woke up feeling confident until my laptop decided to explode. I am Crute. Have you got a Bournemouth top to throw on, Key? I haven't. That's one of the... I need to do better. Ronnie, I wouldn't be surprised. And Adrian says, Amorim, it's going to be a cherry Christmas for the Manx. Ronnie, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose tonight and then beat Villa next week. That would be very Man United, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. Ethan, hello, Key. How's it going, Ethan? Good to see you, mate. Timbo, Liverpool would have Mbeumo, Cunha and Bruno for sure in the squad. Bruno starts probably. Bruno doesn't start for Liverpool. Although, do you know what? Again, it's Alexis McAllister in midfield. There's not a United midfield that I wouldn't have over Alexis McAllister right now. There isn't a single Man United midfield that I wouldn't have over him. Kobbie Mainoo would walk into our starting 11 at the minute if it's over Alexis McAllister. But long term, let's be honest, he isn't. On a Permo, but I'm done. Adrian Howe out. How? Eddie Howe out? Are Newcastle fans really turning on Eddie Howe? That's a little bit premature for me, I'm thinking. That's a little bit premature. Erdy, what team do you like the most except for Liverpool? That's a good question. I like a lot of teams, mate. I like a lot of teams. A lot of them are behind me. I've got Atletico Madrid. Well, probably, actually, Spanish teams, Betis, Villarreal, Malaga. They're my three, maybe. Malaga, the lower leagues. Villarreal and Betis are my two La Liga teams. Fiorentina, I love in Serie A. In Germany, I've always quite liked Schalke. I don't know why. I haven't really got an explanation for that. I've always quite liked Schalke. France, I've liked Auxerre for a while. I like Auxerre. And that's, to be honest, I don't really like a lot of other teams. I quite like Livingston. Livingston in Scotland, they kind of won me over earlier this year. Every time we do a watch-along of a random league, I tend to pick one of the teams, and that's my team from that country. So, we've done watch-alongs in the Latvian league. Come on, FK Auda. We've done watch-alongs in the Icelandic league, the Norwegian league. Big fan of Bran. Normal guy left a like, by the way. What a guy. Thanks very much for that, mate. And Shell, Everton under 21s nil, PSV 1 at Goodison Park. See, it's not just us get beat by PSV. PSV are absolutely all over it on Merseyside at the minute. Early gaming. Oh, we've done that one. Sorry, FCB. Hi, mate. Stoke won the game at the weekend. Come on. And then UFC Isaac. We've been mauled by Regis Legriski. Good player, though. A good manager, though, isn't he? On a Permo, there's a section of every support that want the manager out, no matter if they are winning or losing. They crawl out the woodwork during losses. It's the same with us. Yeah, it's exactly the same with Liverpool. It's a shame. Right, what are we saying, Timbo? My favourite Spanish team is Atletico. Remind me of Jose's Chelsea, and they wind people up. They just embody the manager, don't they? They just absolutely embody the manager. I think that's the big thing with Simeone sides. But I agree. What's Svera saying? My name is Key and I'm a knob. Fair enough. I like that. Fair play, Svera. James says, which game are you streaming, mate? Sorry, couldn't help it. Oh, he's here again. Good lad, James. Callum, I'm a Chelsea fan. I want Chelsea to beat Cardiff City tomorrow in the Cup. We'll be doing that game, yeah. We'll be watching it live. MT, today the final manager was fired. Now all the managers who were there on the 1st of January are fired in Belgium or left. The Belgian Jupiler Pro League is a very high turnover league for managers, isn't it? Normal guy, I like PSG, and PSG won over the weekend, beating Metz 3-2. Goals from Ramos, Doué, and Njantu, Senegalese player. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Jake, a Bournemouth win would make my weekend even better. And Timbo, as far as hate comments go, my name's Key and I'm a knob is alright. Yeah, I was going to say, that's tame, that, to be fair. That's pretty tame. We've had worse. I'll stick with that. That's almost borderline a compliment. NUFC Isaac, I'd rather have Diddy in the dugout, mate. whatever floats your boat. MK13, evening Key. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Dan, come on United. Come on Bournemouth. Come on the Cherries. That's what it's about tonight. Come on the Cherries. Timbo, put it on your tombstone. Might add it to the bio. Yeah, get it in the bio. Right, Andoni Iraola leading these out. And I've got a feeling he's going to get a positive result tonight for Bournemouth. Welshwing, hey Key, have a quiz question for you. Mourinho went unbeaten at home for Chelsea in 04, 05, 05, 06, 06, 07. And when he returned in on 13-14, it finally came to an end in April. Which team beat him? In 13-14, which team beat Mourinho's Chelsea? I remember that game. (13-14). Was it Spurs? I don't think it's anywhere close to that, to be honest. I think I've got that miles wrong. I don't know. Anyone? Any answers? Any answers? Wasn't it Southampton, says I am Crute? Could have been Southampton. I don't know. Come on, Timbo, you should know this. You're a Chelsea fan. Sunderland, says Timbo. I think Timbo probably gets that one right. To be surprised if he hasn't. NUFC Isaac. I'm sure Diddy will know how to play a game away from home. And David, with the AC of Nations starting soon, which Premier team do you think will suffer the most? I mean, it looks like it's going to be Sunderland. But it could well be United, couldn't it? If you look at the amount of, AFCON players that are at Manchester United, could well be them. I am Crew. Two are the only two players in Premier League history to score a penalty with both feet in separate games. Hang on a minute. There's only two Premier League players who've scored penalties with different feet. A left foot and a right foot penalty. I don't know, maybe someone. It's got to be someone relatively cocky. Maybe Letitia. Letitia didn't miss too many pens. I'm sure he tried it with a left or something like that at some point. Welshwing, it was Sunderland under Gus Poyet. Barini penalty. Gustavo Poyet. Andoni Iraola, Premier League results against Manchester United. Win, draw. He hasn't lost against them yet. And I say yet because it isn't going to happen tonight. I'm telling you. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Justin Clivert says Wainwright and Wild Camps. And Rooney and Torre, I think, says Timbo. Adam Key, only two non-Italian managers have won Serie A. Can you name them? Hint, both have managed in the Prem. Two non-Italian managers have won Serie A. Oh, that's a very good question. Hang on a second. Let me get the old scoreboard going for this one. Before I get stuck in. Scoreboard, come on. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Right, there you go. Hopefully that should be sorted. Two non-Italian managers have won Serie A. I'm not even going to read the chat because I really want to guess that. Two non-Italian managers that have won Serie A. And they've managed in the Prem. Oh, it's got to be... I mean, Mourinho has. I know Mourinho did. I'm trying to think outside the box. Who else would it have been? A Serie A winning manager that's not Italian. I'm struggling here. Oh, they're in. They're in, United. This is going to be it. They're gonna be in. Here's Burmo. Keep them out. Keep them out. Strike. Easy. Never handball. Look at them claiming for it. They're claiming for anything, United. They're claiming for anything. You're never getting handball for that. Never getting handball for that ever. Ever in a million years. Keep them out, Bournemouth. Pellegrini. Timbo got one of them key. Obafemi Martins. Obafemi Martins scored 2 penalties. Left foot and right foot. Alpha Vega says Cesc Fabregas. Is that for the penalties or for the manager? Watch this back. Yeah, you're never getting a pen for that. I tell you what, these absolute ratbags, United. KMC says Jose, or was it just Champ? Well, United have started fast here. It can't be denied. Brian Burmo pulls it back. Strike from... Is that Bruno or is it Mason Mount? Who is it who had the strike? I think it was Bruno, wasn't it? Yeah. And then Cunha puts it over. Alpha Vegas as manager. Cesc is the Como manager. He is the Como manager, but he hasn't won Serie A, has he? He hasn't won Serie A, but he might well have done... Oh, Sven! Oh, of course it is. Sven-Goran Eriksson. That's a brilliant question, that. Oh, I like that. I'm going to keep that one. I'll be keeping that one. That's brilliant. I like that a lot. Gary says, thoughts on Nottingham this year? Yeah, a bit all over the place. I think the summer transfer windows kind of sent them all over the place. A couple of really dodgy signings, really odd signings. Alex Scott's about to come on for Bournemouth. Who's he coming on for? Who's the change at the back here for Bournemouth? It might even be for the mid. Is it for it's for Tyler Adams? Tyler Adams is going to have to go off here early doors. Oh, he's just jarred his ankle, hasn't he? Yeah, that's a painful one. Cunha and Tyler Adams. I think that is going to be a sub. Yeah, that's going to swell up that one. Rest, ice, compression, elevate. The old Rice method. Still works wonders when you've done your ankle, but. Yeah, you're not going to be walking. You're going to be walking like John Wayne on that for a while, mate. Sean Football, hello, Key. How's it going? Tyler Adams is injured. And Alpha Vega says, Serie A winning manager. I thought you meant Serie A in general. There's been more than 2 managers in Serie A, Alf, who aren't from Italy. Got to be Serie A winning managers. And they were the 2. Jose Mourinho and Sven-Goran Eriksson. I think that's a very good question. But good to see you, Sean. How's it going? Finley, what's the score? Score is 0-0. Keep him out. Ooh, nearly 1-0 United off the corner. Petrovic not happy with that there. Gabby's, how the hell do Spurs... Do Forest win 3-0 against Spurs and then lose to Everton 3-0? I mean, that is Forest to a T, isn't it? You win at Anfield and then you go and lose at Everton quite comfortably. I am crew. One more player has scored penalties with both feet. Clue, he's English. An English player who scored penalties with both feet. Shearer? No, actually, I think it might be Robbie Fowler. I think you're trying to catch me out with my hero here. Robbie Fowler scored pens with both feet. In fact, I've seen him score with his... Well, he's definitely done it with his left. He's defo done it with his left. It's not Fowler. Oh, I thought that would have been a trick question then. If you'd have got me on Fowler, I'd have been devastated. Alpha Vega says, actually, Boskov to Sampdoria 1990 was Boskov. There you go, eh? You've been caught out. Apparently there's a third manager who's won Serie A who is not Italian. Boskov won it in 1990 with Sampdoria. We'll have a steward's inquiry on that. Cheers for checking, Alf. Shell, only when Pickers doesn't save him. And Welsh Wing, which team was the only one to do the double over Leicester in the title-winning season? Title-winning season, Leicester. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I'd be clutching at straws on that one. Normal guy, yeah, Tyler Adams injured. It doesn't look like it's a bad one, though. I think he's just jarred his ankle, maybe rolled it. It's more of an impact injury, that one. I think he'll be a bit sore for a few days, but he'll be back in a week or two. Dominic Nash, do you think Man United are rubbish? No, they're not rubbish. They're just not a very good side. And I know that's like a little bit... They're just not. Man United aren't going to finish in the European places this season. I'd be astonished if they did. Adam says Wenger beat Leicester twice that season. Okay, Mike, well, there you go. It was Arsenal, says Welshwing. Good shout. There you go. Someone on TikTok got it. Set piece FC. Adam says, which Everton will turn up against Arsenal? Same one that turns up against everyone else. And they'll get beat. Man United now with Amad Diallo on the right-hand side. Keep him out, Bournemouth. Great run into the area. Great block. Bournemouth already looking a bit up against it in this one. They're already starting to look like they did against Everton. That was one of the worst performances I have seen from any side in the Premier League this season. Bournemouth at home against Everton. They were unbelievably poor. So poor. And it just makes me think maybe there's something going on at Bournemouth. I don't know what. Maybe the manager's been, they floated a bit of an idea towards the manager. Is Real Madrid looking at him? Maybe someone over the summer. Chance. Keep it away. Well done, Bournemouth. Score prediction, Finley. I think it is going to be... I said 2-1 to Bournemouth before, but I don't think it's going to be, actually. I think United are going to get one. Oh! It's a good save from Petrovic. Oh, Mason Mount with a good strike. And it's all United in the opening 10 minutes here. Come on, Bournemouth. You've got to ride your luck a little bit. Straight down the keeper's throat, in fairness. Mason Mount straight at him. Pretty comfortable save from Petrovic. Welshwing, who's the only player to get a red card in history for doing absolutely nothing? No handball, no tackle, nothing. Sure, there's more than that. Oh, that's a great ball back in. And Burmo. I tell you what, they're getting really close, United. They're getting really close. Normal guy, United are not rubbish, just not exciting. Dominic Nash, do you like Garnacho? I don't mind him. I think he's a decent player. He's just not world class. Come on, Bournemouth, says Shell. And NUFC Isaac Key, I have an offer if you're willing to hear me out. Is it a serious one, or are you going to offer, like, Jacob Murphy for Mo Salah for the rest of the season? I am Crute, says Key. Reece is cheating. He Googled my question. Listen, Reece is, a little bit morally skewed, that young man. He's known for cheating on Google. I'm kidding, Reece. We like you a lot. I'm sure he didn't cheat. Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't believe he did. I think he's just an intelligent young man, and he knows his footy. Or at least that's how I prefer to think of him anyway. Here's Semenyo down the left-hand side. Come on, Bournemouth. Good ball in. Bournemouth first foray, and it's a corner. That's better. Dominic Nash, do you think Garnacho will become world-class in future? Nah, I don't think so. Be yourself, Dylan. Hi, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. NUFC Isaac, we'll give you Anthony Gordon in return. You give us Szoboszlai. Yeah, no, you're okay. We'll pass. Welshwing, it was Kieran Gibbs who got sent off instead of Chamberlain. Again, but that's not the only time. It's definitely not the only case of mistaken identity there's been in the Premier League. There's been a few like that. Oh. Pup, if you Google it, you're only cheating yourself. There you go. Absolutely agree. Reece, Newcastle fans will start saying they should sell Voltemade after the other day. And Timbo, why do you think Chelsea are always awful in December if it goes back decades? And I don't know why. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Are they always awful in December? I mean, I'm sure you know better than I as a Chelsea fan, but yeah, there's some. I mean, Arsenal are like that a little bit, aren't they? Around New Year, I'm sure Arsenal have got a bit of a history of January, bit of a lull. Alf, who's the only English champion to be relegated? The only English champion to be relegated? I mean, surely that's not true. There's plenty of English champions have been relegated. Villa have been relegated. Newcastle have been... Not Newcastle. Villa have been relegated. Leicester have been relegated. Liverpool have been relegated. Yeah, Blackburn. But Leicester are in the Championship now. They've won it not that long ago. There's plenty of English champions. Alf says, relegated whilst being champion. See, now that changes the question. Relegated while being champion. I mean, I don't know. That's a great shout. Go on. Welsh wing, who would replace Thomas Frank at Spurs? Thomas Frank at Spurs. I'm hoping he gets at least another game and he sees that Liverpool game out. And maybe he does get moved on. But honestly, I think it's a really bad decision if they do move him on. I feel like as much as he should have done better, I feel like Thomas Frank's a really wonderful manager and someone else will snap him up. He's a quality manager, top quality. If it isn't working out at Spurs, maybe there's other reasons why that might be, and maybe it's not a time to look at the manager. You know, I don't look at Spurs and look at the table and think, do you know what? They are massively worse off than they should be. You know, it'll only take a couple of games, couple of wins for Spurs, and they're back up where they need to be. Chance. Oh, keep it out. That's offside, ref. That is definitely offside. Amad Diallo tapping. That's going to be offside. This is going to be a check, I'm telling you. This is going to be a check. It's lucky Man United strikes again. No surprises there. They have been all over Bournemouth, in fairness. But listen, at the end of the day, they've not done anything. They're just little aimless, floated ball in. This is going to be an offside check, I'm telling you. It's going to be an offside check. I think this is going to be a VAR, sir. Little cheeky VAR. Yeah, don't celebrate too quickly, Ahmad. Don't celebrate too quickly. I think this is going to be a little cheeky VAR. Come on. It's for something. It's definitely for something. Here we go. Ball in. He's not off that one. This one. There you go. He's offside there. Hey, yes, we'll have that. He's offside there, sunshine. That's an offside, referee. And it's going to be chalked off. Thank you, sir. I'm not even going to put it on the screen. He's offside. He's defo offside. He is definitely offside. Dallo with the ball in. Hint of handball here, you know, from Cunha. Hey, hint of handball there. Hint of handball on that. Don't think he does, but, you know. They're checking everything here. Hey, maybe a hint of handball. There might be a hint of handball and an offside here. I think he's going to be off. I thought he was off as soon as I saw it. I think he's off. He's got to be off. He does touch the ball. He definitely touches the ball. It's a VAR, this one. Come on, simple. Chalk it off. Nice and simple. VAR, please. Get the lines drawn. Goal! Oh, it's him as well. Do you know what? It's the same fella. He chalks off the goal for Liverpool against Spurs. He's dying. He hates Liverpool. He evidently loves United. Absolute rat. Standard refereeing in the Premier League. Man United go a goal up. A goal they scarcely deserve. Come on, Bournemouth. Stop messing around with these now. Stop messing around with these. Should never be a goal, that. Never a goal. He's give it, but it's never a goal. Welsh says, yeah, Cunha don't touch the ball. He did. Of course he did. I just think it was one of them that where they looked at it and they can't. Well, we can't quite guarantee that he touched it. So he did touch it. He did. You can see he touched it. John Zena says Mount has been class. I tell you what, Bournemouth are dreadful. Bournemouth are absolutely dreadful. This is the same Bournemouth that turned up against Everton. They're shocking. Alex, do you think Man United will be top 4? Man United won't be top 7. Never mind top 4. They won't be top 7. 8th is about as good as you're getting out of these. Oh, love it. Go on, Bournemouth. Yeah, come on. Bit of a better ball in there and it's 1-1. I'm telling you, there's still a chance here for Bournemouth. The Cherries are all over them. Iraola stocks have plummeted, says John. And Alex Macklin, Bournemouth is shocking. Timbo, I'm not very happy that Mount is actually playing quite well at the minute. Listen, the law of averages suggested he had to at some point. He's been crap all season. And UFC Isaac, anyone can turn up against Everton Key. Yeah, that's true. Apart from United, funnily enough. Oh, that's not a foul. Hit it. Yeah, oh, come on. Bournemouth again. Final ball just doing you at the end. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. D's Cheese says United to snatch a 1-0 win in this one, I reckon. And I am Crooch says if City win this weekend and Arsenal lose to Everton, City go top. Arsenal bottling it. Welshwing, Bournemouth have fallen off a cliff compared to the start of the season. And Alpha Vega says 5 teams have won the Italian First Division whilst being invincible. One of them did not win the title. Which one is this? 5 teams have won the Italian First Division, but one of them did not win the title. Is this going back to the times when they used to have playoffs or something to decide the title? Is this a... I'll be honest, if it's a pre-1970s or something like that, I'm never going to get it. Go on, Alf. What we saying? No NUFC. They can't. Cunha autographed it, says Ben. He did. He was all over that one. Sam says, look, it's got to be so disheartening to watch us play so shit and win, unlike you. Yeah, that is true. I'll hold my hands up and say that. United have had so many results this season where they've played dog meat. Absolutely shocking. It's Perugia. Wow. Timbo, are United above Liverpool now? They are, yes. They only needed a point to go above us tonight on goal difference. So they will be 2 points ahead of us with this win. But again, it's 2 points. 2 points is... It's one weekend, that. It's nothing. Alex Macklin, what happened to Bournemouth? Well, I can't even tell you what happened to Bournemouth, but I would imagine it's something along the lines of what happened to Liverpool, which is they changed too much of their team in the summer, and they're now feeling the pain from that. You look at Bournemouth's defence, the back 5 basically changed. Kepa left, Petrovic came in. Kirkes left, Truffert came in. Now, Truffert's done quite well, but they've got, Diakite at the back. They've either got, Senesi or what's the new lad's name? The other centre-back who they brought in. Help me out. Yeah, Senesi and Diakite are there now. Truffert, Senesi, Diakite, Petrovic. Senesi was there last season, but I'm not on about him. Who's the other lad? Milosavljevic. Milosavljevic has come in. As has Krupi, Adley, Soler, Jimenez. Yeah, and it feels like they've changed an awful lot of the team. But 4 or 5 players at the back, in particular, have dropped out. That's a real problem for a team like Bournemouth. That's not a foul. Again, ref. Again. They're desperate, these United refs. Christ, you might as well just let Paul Scholes ref this one. Adrian says Zabani and Hyson left. Yeah, Zabani, Hyson, Kirkes were the obvious ones, but it wasn't just them, it was Kepa as well in goal. Yeah, they've lost some over the summer, definitely. Be yourself, Dylan. United will win this game, but next game they will be crying against Villa. Villa on course for maybe a title-winning season if they carry on. Isn't it interesting how everyone said, oh yeah, when Liverpool beat Villa, it's only Villa. It's only Villa. Yeah, we're the only side to beat them, basically, in the last, 20 games or something stupid. They're on an unbelievable run, Villa. Only team to beat them. Yours truly. Timbo, which Premier League player scored 2 own goals and missed a pen in the same game? Oh, 2 own goals and missed a pen. Oh, a defender. Gotta be a defender. Here we go. Brian Mbeumo. Poor from him, that. Really poor. Bournemouth give it away again. This is it. This is a real problem. This is a real problem. It's not just Bournemouth. This was the same with Wolves last week. If you can't keep the ball, you're never going to do anything in football. It's super simple stuff. Really is. Football is a very simple game, complicated by morons. If you don't keep the ball, that's it. You're never going to do anything. Keep hold of it. Look at the state of that. You can't pass 5 yards, Bournemouth. Oh my God, this is pub stuff. This is absolute pub stuff. It's shocking. This is the Red Lion, this. Timbo, you'll never get it in a million years. Go on, give us a chance. Rangers 1-0 up against Hibs. And NUFC Isaac says, Everton would be so much better without Dino Arms in goal shell. Can't reach the top corner. And 3-star Reds after yesterday's big win for Forest. Great news today that we'll only lose Sangare and Bolly to the AFCON. Yeah, it wasn't Walters, Ben, apparently. Who was it? Was it Jonathan Walters? Actually. Man United for life, I followed. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Woodgate, wasn't it? No, Woodgate did it against Real Madrid. He scored 2 own goals and got sent off. Or I think he scored 1 own goal and got sent off. Either way, it was a bad day for him. It was Jonathan Walters. All right, okay, I didn't know that. Two pens and an own goal. Or 2 own goals and a missed pen. It was against Chelsea, Key, my generation, early 2010s. Fair enough. I thought it was going to be a trick question. I thought it was going to be like Jamie Carragher, someone like that. Carragher scored about 14 own goals a season with us. Right. Man United corner, 25 minutes in. Keep him out, Bournemouth. Again, claim for the handball. That's a foul, ref. Of course it is. John says, didn't Aubameyang do that against Burnley during lockdown? Not that I'm aware of. And Villa Forever says, what's the score? It's 1-0 to Manchester United at this moment. But hopefully it's going to be a Bournemouth result coming up because we What are you freaking out for, you ref? What are you freaking out for here? Who's he kicking off at? I tell you what. Probably is. That's as much of an handball as we've seen this season in the Prem. Alex Scott kind of leads with his arm there, to be honest. I wouldn't have been surprised if they'd give that, given it's a Man United game at Old Trafford. Timbo says Carragher and Salah need to fight on misfits, I reckon. And Jake says we win and they get battered on Sunday. They'll be right below us again. Who they play is Villa, isn't it? I won't be so sure, you know. Once United get a little bit of confidence, they don't play too badly. They play on confidence, this United side. Look at that as well. And it has just come from the fact that they've played 2 unbelievably poor sides in succession. Bournemouth and Wolves are on probably the worst run of form in the entire Premier League. I think they are. I think you couldn't pick 2 more out-of-form teams right now than Bournemouth and Wolves. And they've played both of them back-to-back. And because of that, they've got back-to-back wins. And they're just starting to build up that little bit of momentum, that little bit of confidence that it takes. And now you've got players, they're not... It's a great try. Oh, it's unlucky. Brian Mbeumo did well there. You got players taking touches and having a go rather than snatching at things. They're playing with a bit more freedom and a bit more confidence because they know that they're going to get chances. They're a good side when they get their head down and start grafting for each other and all that stuff. We've just not seen it very often, have we? Reece, did you see the own goal stat CBS pulled up for Carragher in comparison with his son? No. And Daniel, I think just do the one watch-along on Saturday. What's on Saturday? There's 3, isn't there? I'm sure there's 3. Thabomoyo, do you reckon Arsenal win the league? They should do. They should do. Surely. They have to. If they don't, like I said, if they don't, then it's a massive failure on Arsenal's part. But we wouldn't be surprised if they did bottle it, given they've got a history of bottling things. Joe, hello, I'm new. How are you? Who do you support, Joe? Who's your team? You look like a Gateshead fan to me. What a brilliant weekend, says Nigel. Norwich winning against Southampton and Ipswich losing at Leicester. The Canaries flying under new Clement. Philippe Clement. Daniel, do you think Liverpool made a mistake in selling Kwanzaa? No, I don't think we did, because I think if we hadn't sold him, he wouldn't be going to the World Cup. I think we sold him knowing that we would probably buy him back at some point, hence why we inserted a pretty tame or a pretty gettable buyback clause in there. So, yeah, I think we'll get Kwanzaa back. I'm not too worried about that. I think it's just a loan, basically, but it affords him the opportunity to go over there and not think, I've got to go back there in 12 months. It is a permanent switch. If Liverpool really want him, then we'll go and get him, and I think we will. I think we will. He's an unbelievable player. He always was, but it's taken him to go out to Leverkusen and really, really find his own. I think he's been brilliant for Leverkusen this season. Joe, I don't really like football, honestly. Alex, I don't think Liverpool need Isak. Oh, we do. We've only got one centre-forward, mate. If we don't have Alexander Isak, we've only got one centre-forward. And we're trying to play with 2 per game. So, if anything, I think we need 2 more centre-forwards, not 1 less. Here's Semenyo. You're going to have to do it all on your own, lad. These lads aren't helping you. These lads, they can't even communicate these. They're all speaking double Dutch. Oh, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. 3-star Red says United getting into their stride now. If Bournemouth don't wake up soon, it'll be over before half-time as a contest. Yeah, United get a second and it is done. Bournemouth have got less resilience than we do. They've got all the resilience of a wet paper bag at the minute. If Manchester United get a second, I don't expect we'll... Oh! Yes! No! How's that stayed out? How's that stayed out? Oh, no! No! That was such a big chance. It's a great run from deep as well. How have you headed that straight at the fucking keeper? Oh, Clivert with the ball in. It's a wonderful header from Tavernier, I think. He heads it straight at Lamons. And again, you'll get United players saying, United fans going, oh my God, what a wonderful keeper he is. If that goes in, let's be honest, if that goes in, you're saying he's had an absolute shocker. So him saving it when it's straight at him doesn't equal what a save. Daniel, if Gay doesn't move in January, should Liverpool give up on him and move on? I don't think he's going anywhere in January. Gay isn't going anywhere in January, not a chance. He's got a massive, massive payday waiting for him in the summer. He will wait. His agent will be advising him to wait. I'm promising you that. Joe says today's been hell. I can imagine. Slot the Dinosaur needs 2 forwards for his 4-4-2. And Daniel, I've done that one, sorry. One and only says the best keeper in the Premier League. Senna Lamond. He's had a shocker in half the games he's played. I wouldn't mind. He should have kept that Everton goal out. There's loads of games where I've looked at Senna Lamond and gone, ooh, I don't think he's had to do anything at United so far. I would have thought, you know what? Top quality save that. He's just done the basics, and that's really all United needed him for, isn't it? Save what we expect you to save. You don't need to pull off any worldies. It's fine. Just save what you're expected to save. Mark Moss, hi, how's it going, Mark? Good to see you. I love Liverpool FC. Good lad, me too. On a permo, what a save, Lamons. And NUFC Isaac says Anthony Gordon versus Anthony Elanga. Misfits boxing. Battle for the worst Anthony of all time. And the most woeful winger. Here's Semenyo. Bournemouth starting to get a bit more confident themselves now after that. Oh, come on, Bournemouth. We'll have it. Timbo says, you know who's actually been very good this season? Rob Sanchez, honestly. Can't believe it. They're here again, Bournemouth. Strike. Easy. Corner. Corner ref, surely. Is it a corner? Yeah. No? Yes? Is it? Please tell me that took a bit of a deflection. Life of Justin. He can develop into the one of the best keepers. He's still young. I mean, you say that, but surely that's the case with every young keeper. Like, what have we seen from him to evidence that he's going to be an absolute top quality keeper in the future? Other than the fact that he's now playing for Manchester United in his early 20s. Same as anything, really. He's had some good games, he's had some bad games, and he's had some average games. I don't think he's been an absolute standout, but he's still very young. You're right. You have to be giving patience to these keepers, but I guess my point is the amount of people who are saying that there's a lot of United fans who are over-egging the pudding with Senna Lamans and saying, oh, what an unbelievable, he's the best young keeper in the world. I mean, he's not. Like, factually, he's not. But, yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing okay. Just wind your neck in. Daniel, how's he saved that? On course to be keeper of the season. And Alex, if Slot goes, who's the new Liverpool gaffer? Slot's not going nowhere, mate. He'll be Liverpool manager next season. And Adam says, where should Kobbie Mainoo go? Kobbie Mainoo can come Liverpool if he wants. Can play for us instead of sitting on the bench at Man United, because we could do with anyone over Alexis McAllister. Liam says De Gea joined at a young age. He did, yeah. De Gea was quite young. Thibaut Courtois was quite young when he joined as well. I mean, he's kind of similar profile, similar background to Senna Lamans. Timbo says, at United, if you're good, people overrate you. If you're bad, people underrate you. United seems to make people go OTT either way. Yeah, they live in their own little bubble at United, don't they? Although saying that, it's just like that with Chelsea. Christ, Estevao has only had to do a couple of little step-overs and get a late winner against Liverpool. He's the next Neymar. I've seen the kid give goals away as well, but nobody's talking about that. United on the counter-attack here. Here's Amad Diallo. Get into the box. Keep him out. Great block. That is a fabulous bit of defending from Bournemouth. I mean, it's terrible that they even let him get to that point. But once he gets to that point, the defending, the last-ditch defending at the back is top quality. Absolutely sensational stuff from Bournemouth to keep United out. Evening, Dan. How's it going? And Blake, how's it going? Good to see you. Josh, who's the best player you've seen in the Prem apart from Liverpool? Best player I've seen in the Prem other than for Liverpool would be Thierry Henry. Yeah. Definitely Thierry Henry. Timbo, leave Estevao alone, Key. You can't do one stream. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy, mate. That's all it is. Just a little bit of, You've given me plenty of stick. It's the same way. Adam says Chelsea fans are not the greatest at seeing talent. Fuck. I didn't say that, Timbo. NUFC Isaac says, poor Barnes. Somebody check his mental health. Listen, Harvey Barnes will be at Scotland in the World Cup. He'll be affecting a little Scottish accent as we get closer to that World Cup. You'll just see him in interviews. It'll start very soft at first. And then as the season gets on, he'll say, so, Harvey, great goal today for Newcastle. How did you think the game went? Well, I thought it was really good, I thought it was brilliant, great performance from the boys. Keep them out! Yeah, it'll start very soft and just gradually get into Rabsy Nesbitt. James, you're testing my patience with that, mate. Derby 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. I like it. Josh, Isak linked to Saudi for 70 mil in January. Yeah, no. Half-time 1-0 up for Rangers at Ibrox. United, big chance, must score. Oh, Brian and Burmo. I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I say must score. If he scores that's a fucking really good goal, that. That is a really good goal. Cunha with the ball in and Burmo with the chance. If that goes in, that's a brilliant goal. You can't really defend against that. Can't defend. It's a bit too easy how they let him get the ball in, but that's silly. That's a brilliant cross and an unbelievable effort. It's just over the bar. He's stretching for it. That goes in. I'd hold my hands up and say, fair enough, top quality goal. But I just want Bournemouth. Come on, give us anything. Be yourself, Dylan. You have a great Scottish accent. There's a few different regions. I can move it around a little bit. Honestly, mate, it's so funny. You can't see it in massive capital letters above you. You'd be honestly, the amount of people who come in and ask. Timbo, isn't Burmo better than Salah right now? Notice I said right now before you start. Well, I'm gonna refuse to answer your question. I'm gonna reframe it. I'm ever a politician. I could have been a great politician if I didn't have any morals. I'm gonna reject your question and reframe it as the question I think you're asking, or rather the question I want to answer. Bournemouth chance! Oh, finish it! Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say, would I swap if I could only have one of them in the team right now, and Burmo or Salah? Who would I rather have? I'd still rather have Mo Salah. So no, I don't think Burmo is better than Mo Salah right now. And that, yeah, again, emphasis on right now. Liam says, should have scored that to be fair. And Blake, I'd never hold my hands up for Man United. John, lad, I'm better than Salah and I weigh the same as a Fiat 509. Is there such a thing as a Fiat 509? Yeah, I mean, if there is, I imagine they weigh a fair bit. So, I'm a bit more of a Ford Cougar. A bit more slimline. Daniel says, your Donald Trump accent is bang on. Cheers, man. These lot can't finish, says Jake. Which one? Pair of them can't. Man United have had a couple of chances. They should be more than 1-0 up. And same with Bournemouth, really. They should have had at least one. What the fucking hell? What is that? Honestly, they're not even trying now. I don't want to give the old adage and say I'd be pulling him off at half time, but Semenyo's had a really poor game. I can only assume he's counting down the games now. He is counting down the games that he's not going to be at Bournemouth. Because I'm pretty sure his transfer fee, his transfer release clause is only active before the 10th of January, isn't it? So it's got to happen quite quickly in January. So I'm pretty confident this is probably one of the last 3 or 4 games maybe that he's going to play for Bournemouth. He's on cruise control. I mean, he's not bothered. He's not bothered. Callum Hudson-Odoi goal yesterday, fluke, or did he mean it, Key? I didn't see it. I've still not seen it. I've seen the goal where he sets up... Oh no, it wasn't the one where Sangari passes it to him. We're on about that one. Semenyo's not the same since the injury. Here's United. Keep him out. Great strike. Wide. Too easy, that. Casemiro's not happy. Blake, who would you say is world class on this Man United side, genuinely? None of them. None of them. Not by my definition, anyway. If we're talking about top 5 in the world, I don't think there's a single player in this United side who gets in the top 5. If you're making 5 teams, right, and you can only pick 5 players in each position, or even 10, you can only pick 10 players in each position, I don't think any Man United player gets in that 10. There's at least 5 better number 10s than Bruno Fernandes. Here's Semenyo in now. Could be a chance here for Bournemouth. If they're going to do it, it's here. They've done it! Yes! It's Semenyo! Oh, who was it giving him stick? It certainly wasn't me, because Semenyo's stuck it in the net. Yes! Oh, Luke Shaw. Oh, Luke Shaw. He's had an absolute shocker. Mason Mount, look at him. He's absolutely gutted. United have dominated in this first half. And all of a sudden... it's 1-1. Hey, Liverpool might be above these by the end of tonight. The Cherries. They've pipped him. The Cherries have pipped him. Go on, Semenyo. What's he doing there? Who is that? Is that dog? Who is it? Is it Diallo? Is it Diallo who just backs off him? Oh, that's it's heaven. Oh, that's unforgivable. Honestly, he's dreadful, that centre-back. I know he's only a kid, but he's awful. I've never seen one good game. He's an absolute liability at the back for United. Why are they playing him? They've got Yoro on the bench and they've got... It's absolutely shocking. Semenyo sticks it across the keeper. Nothing Lamans can do about that one. Oh, it's too easy. It's Man United 1, Bournemouth 1. We'll take that one all day. All day. I love it. I love it. Daniel says heaven is slower than Mertesacker. Blake Griffin says Semenyo, he is some player. And the legend FK says Bruno Fernandes on his day is as good as anyone. I'm a Pool fan, as you know. Oh, Bruno. And Bruno. It wasn't Bruno. There's our new wide man, says Callum. I hope not. I don't want him at Liverpool. I don't want him at Liverpool. Liam says, did you see Mount struggling? And John says, Bruno Fernandes is top 5 in his position and you can't prove me wrong. The legend FK, are we really likely to get Semenyo? Let me come back to them 2 points. I don't think Semenyo is going to come to Liverpool. I think Semenyo's more likely to go to a Spurs. He's not a Liverpool player. He isn't. He's a good player. And if he comes to Liverpool, he'll only be a bench player. He's not a starter for us. He just isn't. If he is, then I'm really concerned. He is not a starter for Liverpool. Oh, Semenyo not happy with Delo. Hey, he could be off here. He could be off here. I tell you what, if you get sent off for this now, I don't want him at Liverpool. I don't want him at Liverpool if he's getting sent off for that. He's gone and put his hands on his throat there. That should be a red card, that, for Semenyo. If I've seen this right, I tell you what, it could be a red card for Semenyo here. It's a bad foul from Delo. It's one of them where they nudge him. It's one of them Harry Kane ones. Do you know when he kind of leans into him? It's a bit of a naughty one, right? And it is naughty. Delo's having words with the referee now. I tell you what, if he has put hands on his throat, there might be a real problem for Semenyo here. He's lost his head. He's absolutely lost it. It's silly. So silly. I can't believe that. Yellow card for Semenyo. Should be yellow card for Delo. No? That is naughty. That is naughty, that. But when he gets up and reacts, if he puts his... Watch when he puts his hand here. Hey! I tell you, you can't put your hand around someone's throat. You can't. We saw Granit Xhaka get sent off for that for Arsenal. It's a naughty tackle from Delo, and that is endangering, the opposition. But you can't do that. You can't. It's bad. Only a yellow card. Larry, how's it going, Larry? And Keen, Josh says, hey, bro, hope you're well. Time is flying. Christmas round the corner. Who do you think will get top 4 this season? I think guaranteed Arsenal, City and Villa. I can't see Liverpool not getting it. And I can't see Chelsea not getting it. So I think it's going to be Arsenal, City, Liverpool and Chelsea yet again. I think Villa drop away. But again, they're in a good place at the minute. Who knows? We'll see. Liam says, didn't Casemiro get sent off for that? We've seen it happen before, haven't we? Hit it! Oh, I tell you what, they nearly went in front there, Bournemouth. Oh, I'd have laughed my balls off if they'd have gone in front just before half-time. They've not had a kick all game. They've been shocking. They've literally been like a pub team. And if they somehow go in front against United before half-time, oh, laugh. Come on. Let's have it. That's better. Hit it. Yo, it's a good save and it's going to be a corner to Bournemouth. Hey, we're heading into the last few minutes here. Archie Idrissa Gana Gay got sent off for a little brush on Keane and that isn't a red. Well, I know, but that was more because it was his own teammate as well and he was uncontrollable, to be honest. That was going wide, that. It's a Hollywood save from Lamond. Blake, Man United defence is shocking. This is why I keep saying they're a confidence side. They're a confidence side, United. Very, very little resilience, a little bit like Liverpool in many ways. Bit of momentum, they get a couple of wins and they start to play well. But as soon as they get, a bit of pressure on top, they struggle. And this is what we're seeing now. It's a corner to Bournemouth and it's going to be 5 added minutes. 5? Where's that come from? Tavernier. Flicked on. It's only as far as the edge of the box. Straight back in. Cleared away by Heaven. Keane Dean says, bro, as an LFC fan, who do you regard as the best player you've seen play for them? In my opinion, GOAT of LFC has to be Stevie G. Ultimate loyalty and leadership, Champions League final against Milan, but also Suarez, monster. Yeah, Gerrard is comfortably the best player I've seen for Liverpool, but after that, it would be very closely, it'd be Suarez, yeah. Had lots of other very good players, though. Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, Becker. They would probably be my top 4. I think Alisson's the greatest goalkeeper to play in the Premier League. I think Van Dijk is the greatest centre-back to play in the Premier League. I think Gerrard is the greatest midfielder, and I think Suarez is the greatest centre-forward. And I don't think there's an awful lot, like, people say, oh yeah, it's mega biased, you're a Liverpool fan. I don't think that's a really controversial statement. I really don't. Alisson has been unbelievable. Makes it look so easy. Keep him out. Christian Tangen says, why did you say Yoro wasn't playing? Because Yoro's been on the bench for the vast majority of the time that Heaven's been playing. He was on the bench midweek, wasn't he, against Wolves? He was on the bench, or he got took off against Palace. It feels like he's been leaving Yoro out quite a bit recently and putting Heaven in. Didn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Timbo says, Schmeichel, Terry, Scholes, Henry. Scholes is not better than Steven Gerrard, and Scholes himself knows that. 3-star Red says, fair play to the United player, though he did not make a lot of it. Usually see players rolling round on the floor when that happens. Just as you say that, Bruno's gone down from a stiff breeze. Blake says Salah has the most goals and assists for a single club at 271 ahead of Rooney. And Giggs at 277 ahead of Rooney and Giggs. I know, but I don't think that's not really like a massive... Like, of course it's a big deal. But it's not... That's just because he's been at one club longer than most. If Shearer hadn't left Blackburn in kind of like the middle of his career, he'd probably have it. Ball whipped in, header, keep it out. It's going to be a corner. Casemiro couldn't quite get it. Timbo says Scholes, Gerrard and Lampard all say each other were better, they're just humble. That's not true. Gerrard's never said Lampard or Scholes was better than him. But Scholes and Lampard have both said that Gerrard are better than them. Carl says, hey Key, how you doing, mate? What's your thoughts on the Semenyo incident? I thought he should have been off. I really do. Let me rephrase that. I don't think he should have been off, but if he had been sent off, and I'm a Liverpool fan, I don't want him off. Oh, Casemiro, 2-1. Yeah, it's just so poor again from Bournemouth. What's the keeper doing? He knows. Again, it's luck. It's luck. We're not even talking about a really well-worked goal. There's not been any of that tonight. It's been so poor from both of these teams. Pub football. There's no way these finish above Liverpool. Not a chance. Not with him in midfield. Christ, it's like he's running through treacle half the time. But he's alright off set pieces. Christ, set piece FC. Thriving in the Premier League again. He'd do alright for Arsenal, him, Casemiro. He's alright off set pieces. Wouldn't be surprised if Arteta's eyeing him up. Nothing more than we deserve, says Shay. Unbelievable performance. You must be having a laugh. An unbelievable performance. You must be having a laugh. Bournemouth should have been 2-2 a minute ago. Or 2-1 in front. Ginger, how are we playing, Key? I'm on a 12-hour night shift. Well, according to Shay, it's an unbelievable performance from Man United. However, there's a minute to go to half-time. You've just gone back in front. It could quite easily have been Bournemouth in front. Quite easily. Are you taking the piss, Kate? Mate, if this is your best performance this season, then I am not concerned for that top 4. I am not concerned you lads are going to finish above us. In fact, I've watched all the United games this season. There's no way you're finishing above us if the best you can muster is this. Bournemouth have been shocking. Absolutely shocking. And you've still required 2 scrappy Arsenal goals to go in front. Arsenal goals. Keeper's had an absolute nightmare yet again. Come on, Bournemouth. You can get in front against these. They're shocking. Won't take much. They'll go back in front against these. I'm telling you, watch. It's another goal for Bournemouth in this. I'm telling you. Another goal. Might even be one before half-time if they pull the finger out. Not like that. Truffert, poor. RR73 says, listen to you saying Liverpool key, wool lad. What do you mean, wool lad? Like it's like that's an insult. Oh, don't hit me, don't hurt me on where I'm from. I'm quite happy of being a Sintellinger, mate. I know where I'm from. Reece says Stevie Wonder probably could have saved that. And Timbo says United have been good. Not incredible, but good. Call a spade, so. I guess you can only beat who's in front of you. I guess in that sense they've been alright then. Maybe. I'll give them a little bit of credit. If they'd have scored from the Mbermo chance, I really couldn't have said anything. As a Liverpool fan, I'm bored seeing Man United scoring, says Larry. And Shay says, I don't think we will either. You'll not be near the top 4. I had it down for a 2-2 draw, says Ginger. There you go. So there's a Man United fan with a bit of balance I can get on board with. I actually think it might well be 2-2. 2-2. I think there's more goals in the second half for sure. Liam, are you showing the game key? How many likes do I have to do? Minimum 2,000 likes for me show the game. Timbo, oh we've done that one, sorry. RWAC, Van Dijk be twerking for a few more on the weekend, can't wait. I mean, it's an odd statement, that. It's a very odd statement. What are we saying? 3-1 to United, says Dan. And 3-star Reds. Don't worry, Larry Alaki. They won't score when they play Forest after Christmas. Everton have got to play Forest in a couple of weeks, haven't they? They'll give you another beating. The Ev. The Legend FK, 84, 7-0. And Blake says United have never lost at home in the Premier League while leading at half-time. A record that still stands. Whoa. United had never lost at home against 10 men. That record stood until a couple of weeks ago. So I think we might be on for another. Record breaker tonight. I think Bournemouth are going to pinch one and at the very least get a win. Or at the very least get a point rather. Ronnie says Bournemouth winning. Are they sure? It's coming. I'm telling you, Ronnie, it's coming. It's coming. Second half. Timbo says that stat is ridiculous, to be fair. Never lost when winning at half-time. That's bonkers. Yeah, even under the clown years that we've seen him with Moyes and Solskjaer and now Amorim and Ten Hag, you would have thought that if they're in front at half-time, I guess the thing with them years is they were very rarely in front at half-time. They were that bad. They were nearly always level or losing at half-time. Full-time, Man United 5, Bournemouth 1, says Manu. 11 goals from set pieces, we don't care. We are set piece FC, says Twisted for Life. United fans are getting worse than Arsenal. Amorim has literally called up Arteta and said, hey, listen, any chance I can get that playbook off you? Any chance? Cheers, Shell, thank you very much. And John, do you still think Wirtz is better than Cherky? Does anyone not think Wirtz is better than Cherky? Is that like a contested thing? Pretty sure everyone... That's generally accepted fact in football, that, mate. Semenyo strangling Delo, no red card, but if it was Casemiro, straight red. I mean, he didn't strangle him. Let's not over egg it again. Let's not call it making a mountain out of a molehill. He didn't strangle him. It was more of a upward lunge with the palm to the neck area, and possibly that, I do think that should have been a red card. I do. Or at the very least, it should have been taken to VAR and let the referee have a look. I don't think he could have been surprised if it was a red. If it was a red, then that would have ruined the game. So I'm delighted that it wasn't. Twisted for Life says, Key, unlike Arsenal, we score from open play too, so we have the advantage. You concede a fair few though, and I still think you're going to concede at least one or two more tonight. Definitely at least one more. Bournemouth are getting one more easily. John Zena says, do a poll, I guarantee more people will say Cherky is better. I mean, that's because anyone who's saying Cherky is better has got an IQ under 70. Easily under 70. No way is anyone backing Wirtz. Cherky over Wirtz, no way. Cunha is mint at the moment. I mean, he did all right in that first half. But again, we're only talking moments, aren't we? Brian and Burmo, Mason Mount, Cunha, not a bad front three, but there's not really any finishers in there. I think that's the problem for United. They're going to have to get Sesko back in and pretty quick. Sam says, hey Key, we were so unlucky on Saturday. We played well. Oh, I was thinking about United then. You definitely didn't play well against United. Against Arsenal, yes, I absolutely agree. You played very, very well against United, against Arsenal. And, yeah, incredibly unlucky. It's a real shame that you actually got beat in that one. Peter Lloyd-Jones still going to go above Liverpool. And that's a trophy for United, isn't it? Going above Liverpool in December. Put that in the trophy cabinet. That's basically, that's season 1 for United. Christ, that'll keep Amorim in a job. Yeah, but he was above Liverpool in December. So, you know, he's alright, Amorim. We don't need to give it to Giggsy to the end of the season. He's okay. Casemiro's been sent off for the same thing against Palace a couple of years ago. Oh, it's good it's good that you're over it at least. You're not hanging on to it, totally bitter. DC says United are playing good, just the same problem and not taking chances. That's true. And Lisha says 2-1 up is such an injustice score. We should be minimum 4-1. No surprise, United fans are going a little bit OTT with this game so far. Sam says, funnily enough, we would have pinched that 1-0 if it wasn't for the own goals. Frustrating. How have you scored 3 at Arsenal and still lost the game? That's incredible. Play like that against Brentford Saturday, we'll get something. I agree, yeah, listen, it's the Rob Edwards effect. It's kicking in. I still think Wolves can, outside chance, stay up. It's going to take a real, unbelievable great escape. It's going to be bigger than the West Brom great escape, but it can happen. The Legend FK says saying Vert is awful right now is really harsh. It's not harsh, it's just false. It's patently false. False. And it's a bit Steve McLaren there. Alicia says, want to talk about trophies? 2 in 40, la. Still more than Man United in our entire history. There you go. It's all that matters. You're going on about 40 and picking a very specific time period. You lads went longer than us, not winning a league title, Casemiro, I can't believe that goal. Scousers tweaking tonight. And Joe says, you excited for the World Cup in another 4 years? Great World Cup final yesterday, mind. Oh, Sunderland. You're getting stick off Gateshead fans here. UKSF, who do you think's winning this game? I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 2-2. Maybe even 3-3. But I think 2-2. Dryro King says, we don't care about small clubs like Liverpool. Well, there you go. You're just insulting yourself there. If Liverpool are small, everyone else is absolutely minuscule. Twisty Face says, Key, tell me this link-up between Cunha and Mbermo doesn't have magical moments. I mean, hang on a minute. What magical moments? What magical moments are you referring to? They've had one, and it was over the bar, and they've done out the rest of the game. You've scored from 2 tap-ins, basically. 2 Bournemouth errors. Red Rebellion, Arsenal bottle jobs to strike again. Arsenal bottle jobs to strike again. Well, again, I think January, that's the time when Arsenal start to fall away, isn't it? It's historically when Arsenal start to underperform. Timbo, I think Cherky's a better signing. I got 142 in an IQ test last week, Key. You'd be in Mensa, you. You should be in Mensa with an IQ like that. MUFC J25 says Cunha's been class, just can't finish to save his life. Well, that's worth 70 million of anyone's money then, isn't it? He's been class, he just can't finish. Not bad for a striker, that. What are we saying? Sorry. Reece says Jesus has to start over Gyökeres now, I'll be honest. And Lisha, I know you won't say it, but deep down you know we should be up more than 2. Why should you be up more than 2? And if we're using that logic, should Bournemouth not have scored more than 1? Or does it only apply Does it only apply one way? Erdy Gaming says, mate, don't listen to the hate comments, stay strong. Oh, mate, it doesn't bother me. It's water off a duck's back. You just get the odd divvy coming in saying things about Diogo Jota and horrible things like that. And again, says more about them than anything else, doesn't it? Very, very sad. Sad individuals who would come in and say things about a dad and a husband. Absolutely shocking. Life will come at them fast. I hope they never, even though they've been awful and said things like that, I really hope they never have to deal with anything like that. I really sincerely do. It's awful. Lisha says, Bournemouth have not had more than 2 clear chances. We've had 6 or 7 chances. But we agree they've had 2. So is that how football works? Are we basing it on 100% score, basically? Don't wind up Man United fans, please, says Luke. And Steve says, Nunes chanted after every sitter missed. That was value for money, wasn't it? Hey, he won a league title. I guarantee Darwin Nunes wins more in his Liverpool career than either Mbeumo or Cunha will at Man United. There you go. He's won more, and he will probably still come back at some point. I don't think he'll stay in Saudi. Darwin will come back and win more. Blake says, how is being called a wool supposed to be offensive? Strange that. I don't know. It's just the certain Scousers who see it as funny. I don't know. It's supposed to be a dig, but it's not really a dig. Jamie says, Joseph, go back to bed, our kid. Your mum put Cocomelon on for you. And Shell says, block him, key. The beauty of it is you don't even have to block him. No, you just put hide user on this channel. It's fantastic, that, from YouTube. Because what happens is, he keeps coming on and typing away, typing all of his little hateful comments. And we don't see it, but he doesn't know we've not seen it. It's brilliant. So he just wastes, he's probably still typing away there. I shouldn't really have said this now. He's still typing away. There's loads of them just typing away. And they don't even know they're blocked. It's brilliant. Nobody else sees them. What are we saying? Jamie, Joseph, go back to bed, our kid. Twisted Fate, Joseph, you man should have swallowed. Oh my God. Sweet Lord. Football is based off XG now, key, don't forget. And Dollar Bill says Salah running Liverpool Football Club. Is he? Can Bournemouth still concede? Yes, they can still concede, but I think Man United can still concede as well, and I'm pretty sure they will. Steve says John O'Shea won more than Gerrard. What's your point? What do you mean, what's my point? Is anyone arguing that Gerrard is not as good as John O'Shea? Or again, you're making a point that I didn't make. You're trying to argue. You're fighting windmills out here, mate. You're Don Quixote fighting windmills. Teaching Tony says, Key, Premier League dad, best football content maker on YouTube. I was going through United Moneyline in a parlay and decided to stay away. The ads have just ended. Now let's see how the state of the game has panned. I think that's a wise move, Tony, because I still think this one could go either way. United have done all right. And Bournemouth have been dreadful. So it really could go either way. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Bournemouth were to win this. It honestly wouldn't. Wouldn't surprise me if United would. I actually think a draw is probably the more likely of the 3 outcomes. So I guess we'll see. Blake says trophies don't matter in football. It's about ethics. And John says Delo saw the Semenyo LWB rumours and decided to take him out. John O'Shea is nowhere near Gerrard in the football stratosphere. And are there more than 5 teams in the world Semenyo doesn't start for? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't start for Bayern, doesn't start for PSG, doesn't start for Real Madrid, doesn't start for Barcelona, doesn't start for Liverpool, doesn't start for Arsenal. Yeah. I think he probably does start for City, though. I think he starts for City over... I think if you offered Pep Guardiola now, Cherky or Semenyo, he's taking Semenyo. Just because he's a much harder working player. He gives natural width. He's not going to come in and narrow up the pitch in the same way that Foden does. Foden and Cherky are kind of cut from the same cloth. Cherky's not a player that can give you natural width. And that's what Pep Guardiola wants. Timbo, he starts for Liverpool and Arsenal. Semenyo definitely doesn't start for Liverpool and Arsenal. Ultan says Simon Hooper needs sacked. Well, he definitely got that first goal wrong. Brendan says United are looking decent, the bastards. And Twisted Fake Key, you're boiling my blood saying alright. We have been better than alright. Oh, well, you're off for the second half here now. Come on, we need a goal early doors, second half. Hopefully for Bournemouth. Hopefully it's a Bournemouth goal. Fed up of United. Bloody nicking games of football. Don't even deserve it. Empty says Cherky is better. Cherky's not better than Semenyo. Not in my humble opinion anyway. I guess each to their own. But I firmly believe if you offered that swap to Pep Guardiola, you can have Cherky or Semenyo, who do you want. I'm pretty confident he's taking Semenyo. Timbo says, what left winger do Arsenal have that's better than Semenyo? Martinelli. Oh, we're getting in! They've done it! They've done it! Evan Ilson, I told you! A nice early goal! And they've got it! Where are you now, United fans? Where are you now? Oh, is that Delo on the floor? Oh, don't tell me Delo's down, hurt. Oh, it'll break my heart, that. Oh, the diving bugger. Get him up. Yes, come on, Bournemouth. I love that. I love it. Yes, 2-2. Get up. Look at him, even Simon Hooper's going. Come on, get up, lad. Get up, soft lad. Come on. Out up with you. Crying. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at him. He's hit the deck. He's hit the deck like a sack of spuds. It's a great ball through. He's miles onside. And look who it is who's not covering him. Aiden Heaven again. It's a wonderful finish from Evan Ilson. Who plays the ball in here? Is it Tavernier? Tavernier. Brilliant. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. Right foot touch. Left foot finish. Brilliant goal from Evan Ilson. Aiden Heaven nowhere near it. Lamon's nowhere near it. The best centre-back, the best young goalkeeper in the world, nowhere near it. Where are you now, United fans? Come on, Bournemouth. Yes, here we go. It's coming. They're going to win this one, the Cherries. They're going to pip United to it. Yes. He called it. 40 seconds in. Teaching Tony said, literally told me it was smart not to have Man U. You're the man. My wallet thanks you. Good lad, Tony. Good to have you in. Timbo Slice, this game's going to end up 5-4 or something. And Blake says, Man United, shocking as per. Shocking as per. There you go. Absolutely shocking. I love it. Has anybody seen Andy Tate? You are nothing. You are a fool. And you are a waste of time. Good night. Key celebrates Liverpool goals less than this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's going to win, Key? Says Chalk Chart. I mean, you'd be hard pushed to look past Bournemouth now. This is looking like a Bournemouth win to me. It's looking like a Bournemouth win with every passing second. It's another free kick to Bournemouth. Bruno Fernandes giving free kicks away like nobody's business. Let's go the Cherries, says Red Rebellion. Yes, mate, we love it. Teaching Tony says Man U, most hateable team in the world. And 3-star Reds, Amorim will be home for Christmas. Hopefully that United record ends today. We talked about it, didn't we? We talked about that United record might just end on this live. And I think we're going to see it. We've seen records broken this season already at Old Trafford. The Everton game was a first. And this one might be as well. Bournemouth whip it in. Whoa. Come on, I'm getting a bit too excited here. Bit too excited. Can't get ahead of myself. Reece says must be depressing being a United fan. They spend more than anyone else and they're still crap. John says, didn't you see the first half? We dominated them. Another obsessed copite. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. Here you go. Here's Brian and Burmo. What can he do? Gives it off to Cunha. Passes it behind Delo. Is Delors all right? He looked like he was out for the count. I thought he was going to... Oh, they've given it away! Delors give it away! They're in here, Bournemouth. They're in. That's a foul. That's a foul, and he had a card, please, sir. For Casemiro. He was running on treacle again. Yellow card. Yellow card. Get him off. Get him off the pitch. That's absolutely shocking. Cynical foul from Casemiro. He's not got any more of them, and he'll have to get taken off. Otherwise, he's going to get sent off. It's a great run from Tavernier. He couldn't get near him. And it's all started from Delors giving the ball away again. Delors must be all over the place from all these... from getting slapped silly in that Bournemouth goal. The Mancunians are steaming, says Blake. Oh, he loves it. Must be depressing being a United fan, and says, Key, why when you do a Manchester accent does half of your mouth stop working? I don't know, I might have been having a stroke from all the excitement. It's wonderful stuff. It's absolutely wonderful stuff. It's a free kick to Bournemouth here. Senna Lamons. I've never seen such salty fans like United. I love it. I love it. It's brilliant. This is why I love this stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. They all kick off. They hate it. They can't take it. Tavernier's in here. I'm telling you. It's a free kick to Bournemouth. It's dead central. Get it on target and it's in. It's in! I said it! It's there! And this record is getting broken, I'm telling you. Oh, whenever United have been in front at half time, they've never lost. Whoa, it's coming, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Nice early goal, second half. They've fallen to bits. I've had United fans in the chat saying, oh, Key, I can't believe you were saying we was just all right. We were phenomenal in that first half. Well, I can't hear you. What's going on? I can't hear you. There's nobody else in there. Yes, Tavernier. Oh, I tell you what, Senna Lamons should get to that as well. This best young goalkeeper in the world. Oh, it's your side, kid. You have the wall to cover that side and you cover that side. It's your side. It's your side, that one, Lamons. He's had an absolute nightmare. He's had a shocker. Oh, there you go. The Cherries are pipping United to 3 points. Oh, I love it. Yes, 3-2 at Old Trafford. It's still 40 to go. This could be 5 or 6 for Bournemouth. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. Yes, I love it. Glazer family in the chat. This is absolutely sensational. They're in again here. They're in again. Oh, so close. We dominated them, Key. We dominated them. I can't believe it. Can't get my head round it. How are they behind Man United? Oh. Shots, second half, 0. On target, 0. Touches in the opposition box, 0. That's overkill from Sky Sports. They didn't need to do that, did they? That was harsh from Sky Sports. Shot. If shots is 0, then shots on target has to be 0. That's just overkill from Sky Sports, innit? I'm on United's side on that one, actually. I think that's bang out of order what Sky Sports have done there, and I'm going to be writing a strongly worded letter. Because that's bang out of order then, what they just did. Blake says Q Mancunians flocking for the exit if another one goes in. Oh, Andy, take Cam. Don't care. Don't care. You try and you try and you try. You know, you put your heart and soul into this team and you cry and you cry and you cry. Oh, it's brilliant stuff. Come on, Bournemouth, says CK. And Jay Sakini says, Lamons is arse. His cheeks. Car park settings incoming. And Goldbridge is livid. How do you know? You traitor. Don't be going checking Goldbridge. You know where it lives right here. We're right here for this. Loving this result, says Tom Murner. Good to see you, man. Forest better than Tottenham, Bournemouth better than United. What a start to the week. That's all the way back to the keeper. Come on, Bournemouth. Better. Go for the fourth. Mackenzie, but they have Cunha, don't they? Sesko too. Well, Sesko's not even on the bench. I think Sesko's still out injured. And Reece says, I'll write a strongly worded letter saying thank you for mugging off Man United Sky Sports. Liam Lamons is the next Van der Sar, isn't he? Blake says like, share and sub. Oh, hey Blake, don't say that on here. Don't say that on here. You'll get me banned again. Bryn, how poor are United? And that's coming from an Everton fan. Everton fans are taking the mick out of United here. Oh, we'll be back above Liverpool. The amount of how many United fans were in it? Honestly, the amount of United fans we've had in that first half saying, well, at least you can't take the piss out of us. At least we're above you. Well, you might not be, cock. You might not be. It's been a terrible start to this second half. Hey, they still might be by the end of the night, but the way it's going, they're playing dreadful. Absolutely shocking. Oh, good grief. Teaching Tony, the fact that Key called this at half-time. I mean, I called everything else. In fairness, I can't say that. I can't claim that I called it, Tony, because I did say it could be anything this in the second half, but I certainly wouldn't be backing a Man United win at this point. I don't think that's quite me saying that I think Bournemouth are going to win. I didn't think Bournemouth would do what they did, but I didn't think United had come out as poor as they have, by the way. It's absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Jake says, this has been the perfect weekend. Everton lost, United lost, Liverpool win. Harry Maguire in the stands there with Tom Heaton. And Brian Robson in front as well. The original Captain Fantastic, Brian Robson, before a better Captain Fantastic, Steven Gerrard, came along. But Brian Robson, what a player he was, by the way. Blake says Fergie, Moise, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole, Ten Hag, all carried the half-time record. And Tom, is that half-time record at Old Trafford still a thing? Not trolling, just asking. Do you know what? I couldn't tell you, but I'm led to believe that it is. And people at half-time in the chat were telling me that it was. Maybe Sky had mentioned it, I don't know. But I knew that it was a thing not that long ago. Maybe it still is. Red Rebellion says United are playing once a week. Exactly. There's no excuse. If United don't get top four, at the very least top six, and get a good run on top four, it's a horrendous season from Amorim. Absolutely horrendous. Amorim breaking records, mate. Well, this will be the second one that he's broken. The second record that Amorim has broken would be that. He would have broken the in front at half-time and gone on to lose the game record. He'll have broken that. That's a 35-plus year record. And he'll have also broken the Man United never losing against 10 men at Old Trafford. which is another incredible record, which he has broken now. So, yeah, Rúben Amorim, record breaker. I love to see it. Teaching Tony says, advice for the draw or Bournemouth to win. Take the damn credit. Be a US-style pundit. I am a humble man, Tony. I can't do it. Game's not over yet, says Stephen. It isn't, you're right. It isn't. Still a long way to go. It could quite easily be Bournemouth 6, couldn't it? Could quite easily get worse for United. Baz says Man United a class to watch. Graham Harrison, how big is that guy's ear now? I know, I was going to say, I bet poor Frank at the United Strand, I bet he was like that. Where's me cutters? Where's me dubbers? He was getting his dubbers ready. He was like this. He was like that, getting ready for get his hair gone. Hey, he's not going to be getting them gone anytime soon. Oh, put him away, Frank. Put him away. I'm talking about the dubbers, not anything else. I'm sure Frank's not into all that. Ginga says, Jesus, my club is embarrassing. Listen, don't get too worried just yet. There's still time. I've watched United long enough to know. I've seen this game about 50 times with United down in the last few minutes. I've seen it many times. United nearly always end up coming back. So, lucky. Great tackle from Luke Shaw that time. Timbo, if I was a United fan key, would have me shadow boxing the air in rage right now. C says, how do you think they do against Villa? Villa are a wonderful team at the minute, and I would like to think that Man United get their arse handed to them by Villa. So I'll be rooting for Villa in that game. However, yeah, no, they will. Villa will beat United. I'm confident of that. Kobbie Mainoo coming on here to try and save the game. Blake says Bournemouth just put them out of their misery at a school night. Casemiro on a card coming off for Kobbie Mainoo. No real surprise there. And Red Rebellion, I was in a United chat before the game started and one person said Bournemouth play with a low block. I wonder how he came to that conclusion. And I didn't think Bournemouth... I ever would have said that Bournemouth play in a low block. If you've watched Iraola for even half a game, any game, they never play in a low block. Even when they're playing like City or Arsenal or Liverpool, they never really play in a low block. They always try and push up, don't they? They're always playing on the counter. Quite aggressive as well. Casemiro, not a happy bunny, but you just can't leave him on when he's on a yellow card. He's a liability. FM No Casual says low block, the wing backs are on the halfway line. They are, I was going to say, they're always ready, aren't they, for the counter. This one's a big one. Evan Ilson, what a goal that was. What a phenomenal goal. And then Tavernier. Oh, I love it. Yes. Straight out the park with that golf swing. The old Craig Bellamy celebration. I love it. It's why Kirk has struggled in slot system. Yeah, there's a part of that, and I think it kind of explains why I think, well, I've been saying all season, I think we're going to go 4-4-2. I think what we're going to do is have our wingers play, our wing backs, Kirkes and Frimpong play very, very high. They're going to be our width. And that's why we're going to get rid of all our wingers. Salah's going to go, Gakpo's going to go. They either play centre forward or they don't play. I'm telling you, that's what's happening with Liverpool. Right. Come on. 30 to go. FM No Casuals. This would be the third time that Cherries win at Old Trafford in a row. Is it really? Bit of a bogey side for United, aren't they? I mean, they have been terrible. They've been awful all season, Bournemouth. Really poor. I need to calm down a minute. Christ, I wasn't expecting this second half. 15 minutes. Barely settled down. My voice is going. Rangers are 2-0 up. Excuse me. Rangers 2-0 up here. Keep them out. That's a great bit of defending. And Burmo, easy peasy for the keeper. Timbo says, do you think Gay still signs for Liverpool or will Madrid swoop in? Well, look, he had an agreement with Liverpool, but I think the agreement that he had with us, we will expect him to honour. And it's a completely different market in the summer, isn't it? So, let's say we were prepared to offer him £150,000. It might be a lot higher, it might be lower, I don't know, but I'm just picking it as a ballpark. If we were to prepare to offer him £150,000 on the deal that he agreed, that he was ready to sign, he was just, we were just waiting on Palace to rubber stamp it, I think we would expect to be giving him that in the summer as a free agent, but we'd maybe give him a touch more as a signing on fee, because reflecting the fact that he's a free agent, I think him and his agent will command a different type of approach. They'll have Barca and Madrid and pretty much everyone offering silly money. It'll be 200, maybe 250, and then a massive signing on fee. And Liverpool just, at that point, I think Liverpool go, do you know what? I don't think it's for us. No, I think we're going to walk away. So I think the simple fact that he's on a free will probably render him out of our reach, sadly. Here's United. Keep him out. Good defending. It's going to go behind. No, it isn't. Good defending. Very good defending. Nigel Kraska says Glasgow Rangers are winning. And Sam says 3-0 to Derby County. Oh, VAR disallowed for Rangers. Bournemouth to win, says Dylan. I think so too. Yeah, I do. I think Bournemouth will do it. Pabs, who do you think Bristol Rovers' next manager will be? Do you know, I saw that earlier, and there was talk of an old head coming in, someone like Pulis, someone like that coming in. I think he's one of the favourites, actually. I mean, there's quite a few, isn't there? There's quite a few who could maybe step into it, but I don't know. Steve Evans has been around the block a while. Maybe someone like Steve Evans, could he come back in? Or, yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on the appetite of someone like a Pulis or someone like that to come in. Night Shell, take it easy, Shell, no worries, good to see you. Thank you for popping in as always. Red Rebellion, I think Gay will join us. He knows he is replacing Virgil. And another so-called top 16 being humbled. Oh, keep him out! Off the bar, Jesus Christ. Timbo, who do Liverpool get instead in that case? Well, there's rumours doing the round that we're going to get who Palace wanted to replace him. We were going to go and get Diamand, apparently, from Sporting Lisbon. 3-star Red says, Liverpool key have to take advantage of this. What, of Man United getting beat? I'd love a Tony Pulis Prem experience. Steve McLaren's available. And be yourself, Dylan. Brendan Rodgers is set to be appointed manager of Al Qadsiya. Yeah, the Saudi Pro League side, Al Qadsiya. We are, of course, going to be doing a Saudi Pro League game this Christmas. If you want to join for Christmas Day, we're going to be live on Christmas Day for Al Riyadh against Al Ettifaq, which is the... Oh, what happened there? Yeah, Al Riyadh against Al Ettifaq is going to be the game that we're doing on Christmas Day. Antonio Silva would be a good signing for Liverpool, I think. Is he at the level we need? Is he... I don't know, maybe he is. I don't mind Antonio Silva, but whenever I've seen him for Benfica, I've not really looked and thought... Yeah, he's always like had a much bigger... Like, people have said he's a wonder kid, but actually when I've watched him, I've not been that impressed. Adrian says, Mick McCarthy and Pulis together for the Bristol Rovers job would be brilliant. I love their podcast. I love that. Oh, here is Sesko. I didn't think he was on the bench. He is on the bench. Sesko and Lisandro Martinez coming on. Roma currently beating Como 1-0. Nice. And Liam Manning says Benzema's team. No, I don't think that's Benzema. I think Benzema played for Al Ittihad, isn't he? Al Ettifaq is the team that Gini Wijnaldum is the captain of. He's the one that... that's the team that Henderson and Steven Gerrard were at. Timbo, can't believe there's only one Prem game on Boxing Day. Shocking. Is that United Newcastle, that one? I've layered out my full Christmas schedule. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. We've got some AFCON games. We've got some Premier League games. We've got some Serie A. We've got some Championship. Yeah, a nice mixed bag we're doing over the next month. Thereabouts. Adrian. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. What did I say? Steve says United look like making a wish. Make a wish foundation, just giving gifts to others. Crikey. That's a strong one. Right, we're in the last 20. All of a sudden... Bournemouth were in front in like the 53rd minute or something like that, was it? All of a sudden, another 15, 20 minutes has passed and United still don't look like they're getting any closer. Jake, what games are you doing this weekend? I That's a great question. I can't even remember. Liverpool are playing Spurs 5:30. Keep him out is Luke Shaw. Strike. Keep him out. Oh, Mbeumo! It's an absolute sitter from Mbeumo. It's an absolute sitter. They're going to check it. That's never a penalty. It's never a penalty. Simon Hooper says it's not a penalty, and I'm telling you it's not. But it's a clear miss from Bryan Mbeumo. Everyone was raving and saying what an unbelievable... No, he turns to that. You're not getting a penalty for that. Shut up. You're not getting a penalty for that. You must be joking me. It's a shocking effort, that, from Mbeumo. Never getting a pen for that. He's turned away. He's not even looking at it. Don't be ridiculous. Instead of giving penalties for that, the game is gone. The game is absolutely gone if you're giving penalties for that. Never a pen. Never, ever, ever a pen. Thank God we're not getting penalties for that. Red Rebellion Romano has also confirmed that Rami Abbas has deals on the table from Saudi for Liverpool to consider with Salah at the AFCON. I said I thought it would be his last game for us. I still think it might, you know. And 3-star Red says Man United Newcastle. Can that be classed as a Premier League game on Boxing Day? Not the way that both of these are playing. Sesko. Easy that for Bournemouth. Easy peasy. Timbo says give the pen. I need a Bruno goal for fantasy. And Jake says best winger in the Prem they call this. And Burmo's sitter there. Absolute sitter. It was a real sitter for him. He's got to do better there. He's got to do better. Don't forget, if you're new around here, please do me a favour and click like on the video if you want, or you like these watch-alongs. Then click subscribe. If you've come here from one of the fan reaction clip channels, then we watch footy every day on this channel. That's what we do, isn't it? The Premier League Dad community. My name's Key. This is Premier League Dad. It's a great community of football fans. They support all different types of clubs. It's not one specific team, even though I'm a Liverpool fan. We watch everyone on here. Absolutely everyone. Championship, the AFCON, Serie A. We're doing Napoli against AC Milan later this week. You don't get this variety with Goldbridge. You don't get this variety with anyone. Because we love football on this channel. Football wins on this channel. Timbo says lots of potential or people past their peak. There's not too many top wingers in the Prem right now. It's a very fair point. And Luke says, will a draw be good enough for Man United? Well, a draw takes them above Liverpool. So I guess they would look at that as a win, wouldn't they? They'd look at that as a win. United would celebrate that. That's borderline a trophy in the cabinet for United, the way they've been playing. The Legend FK says, apologies for getting heated earlier with a United fan. Not my style to argue. Do you know what? I didn't even see it, mate, so don't worry about it. As long as you keep it relatively respectful, I'm not going to kick. The chat polices itself. That's none of my business what you say to each other. It's not really any of my business what you say to me, to be honest. So yeah, just be polite. It's all good. Timbo says cheating on Key with Goldbridge, disgraceful. Absolutely shocking. The guy puts F1 on a football channel. A channel called That's Football, and he puts F1 on it. It's absolutely outrageous. Liam, are you doing the Leeds Palace game Saturday? I don't know if I've got that one penciled in. I'm not sure. There you go. When leading at half-time, they have never lost. 393 games. That's since 1984. 41 years. Jesus, tonight. 41-year record could be ending in the next 20 minutes. Ball whipped in. Keep them out, Bournemouth. Oh, United on a counter. This is a big chance here. They're streaming forward. Got to get back here. Got to get back. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. That's never a foul. They're going to give it a think. No, here's Mbeumo. Ah, straight out of play. Shocking from Mbeumo, that. Absolutely shocking. I apologise regardless. Hope everyone is well. Hey, well, that shows you're a man of integrity, mate. A man that can apologise. Good lad. Everyone gets it wrong at times. Timbo says I was minus 15 years old. And what we're saying says, good night, guys. It's really late here in Kenya. Larry, lots of love to Kenya, mate. Enjoy watching footy over the next few days. Hopefully we see you again on the channel. But thank you very much. Good to have you in. The Legend FK, some match this is turning out to be. And Jake, are you doing the Palace game on Thursday at 3:30? No, I'm not doing the Palace game. Thursday night is Napoli against AC Milan I'm doing. Serie A footy. What a game that's going to be, by the way. Here's Sesko. Great tackle from Bournemouth, and he wins it again. That's a brilliant bit of defending. It's great play from Senesi. He's been phenomenal tonight. He has been absolutely different class. United, for all the bluster about how good they were first half, they've been shocking second half. Absolutely shocking. Strike. Great save from Petrovic. Again, a claim for a handball, and they're going to get that one. Oh, this is where they score. This is where they score. I'm telling you, it's coming here. Oh, no. I don't like it. I'm always nervous with Bruno Fernandes around the edge of the box. Bruno Fernandes free kick here. Is this deserving? Because they're getting it for a handball, and I don't think it was. That's not handball. Again, it doesn't even touch his hand. It's a free kick to United. And it's basically in the same sort of position that Bournemouth scored their free kick from. It's basically the same spec. It's a handball from the captain, Adam Smith. Bruno gets this on target, it's a goal. If Bruno gets it on target, it's a goal. Never a handball, says Blake. I didn't think so too. Never ever a handball, that. But it's going to be a free kick to United. And again, they'll probably get away with this one. If he scores it, it'll be yet more evidence of United's ridiculous luck. Because it was never a handball. Never, ever, ever a handball. Come on. Please keep him out, Bournemouth. Please keep him out. Come on, Bournemouth. Keep him out here. Keep him out. Marcos Senesi, yellow card. Come on. Keep him out. Bruno is going to... If he gets it past the wall, it's in. If it's past the wall and on target, it's in. It's too close. Here he is. Keep him out. Keep him out. It's a fucking great goal, that, actually, to be fair. Fuck's sake. And it was never a free kick. It was never, ever, ever a free kick. Never. Never a free kick, ever. It's a great goal. I knew he was going to score then. Knew it. I absolutely knew he was going to do that. It's the one thing you can't really take away from him. He's good on set pieces, Bruno. He's shit at everything else. But he can do a set piece. And he rattles that one in the top corner. It's a great goal. Fabulous goal. And United are back level. Come on, Bournemouth. You've had him. You had him. They were there. You had him. You had to say it, didn't you, Ben? Ben said Bournemouth 4-2. I knew, as soon as you said that, you said it just as United were about to take that free kick. I knew that was going to happen. I called it. Bruno bringing me those FPL points. And the Legend FK says, this is what Sunderland Newcastle should have been yesterday. 15 to go. Red Rebellion says Bournemouth will go for the 4th. We can only hope so, can't we, mate? Come on, Bournemouth. Can't have United win this now. If United win this now, they won't shut up. And do you know what the worst bit of it will be? Bournemouth have been the better side in this second half. And we'll see United probably win this. I've seen this game before. I've seen this game hundreds of times over the last 30, 35 years, right? I've seen it many, many times. And every time United turn this into a win. It's a dreadful performance, but they turn it into a win. Every single time. Timbo says United went from not being able to score in a brothel to these ding-dong battles. Oh. Oh, they've done it! They've done it! I told you, I've seen this game hundreds of times over my lifetime. I've seen it scores and scores of times. It's always the fucking same. Always the same. They could plat piss. Oh, it's just bad luck. It is. They've just Bournemouth again falling to bits. It's not even a good. But look at him there as if he's like, oh yeah, we've done. You played shit. Bournemouth should be about 5 up. They've been shocking, United. And somehow they're 4-3 up. If they, honestly, just fucking ridiculous. Absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Fergie's magic at it again, says Blake. And Reece says, look at all the United fans coming back because they've beat little old Bournemouth. This is it. They all went quiet, didn't they? They were all panicking. They were all quiet in the chat. And then, oh, wouldn't you believe it? Oh, who is that at middle? Who's that at middle? Is that Trafford? That Trafford? Oh, it's fucking shocking, that left back. Never tell me what a... People have been saying what a signing he's been all season. He's absolutely shocking. Pub football, this. Pub football. Absolute pub football. Look at Amorim. Amorim. Yes, great. Well done. Brilliant. Yeah, arc off. Absolutely shocking. Never, ever, ever. Shocking. Come on, Bournemouth. Still time. Still time. Oh, Cunha, my Brazilian. Mad Pup says 5-3. I hope not. Liam said you said he was good, Keith. Who? Amorim or Cunha? Oh, I'm just fucking gutted with that. Ruining me night again, United. They've ruined me night. How do they keep getting away with it? It's true. It's very true. How do they keep getting away with it? Come on, Bournemouth. There's still time here. There's still time. Definitely if they want it. If they want it. What's that? That's a corner, ref. That's a corner. It's a corner. Never. Unbelievable. Did it say 5-3? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let me change the ticker. Must have got too frustrated with the goal, thinking it was 5. Blake says that's them above Liverpool in the Christmas trophy in the bag. Oh, the above Liverpool Christmas trophy in the bag. It is, yeah. And they'll be delighted with that. They'll be absolutely delighted with that. Standard Man United. Right. Bruno scored another goal, please. Not sure key will function. Ah, it's ridiculous. It's just standard Man United. There's not really a lot to say at this point. Luke Shaw with a throw-in. Poor from Bournemouth. To be honest, I don't even know how Bournemouth have got to this point, you know. I couldn't tell you how bad United have been second half. They've been terrible, haven't they? They've been absolutely shocking. Nigel says, you love Man United, really? And Dominic says, because why do you not want Man United to win? It might come as a shock to you, mate, but I'm a Liverpool fan. Bournemouth's defence should do better. It is a massive... Listen, again, at the end of the day, it's an absolutely massive error from the Bournemouth defence that gets them back in front. Nigel says you dislike them the same way I do with Ipswich. Love the banter. Bournemouth! Yes! It's 4-4! It's 4-4! And it's Croupy! Wow! Hey, whoa! Put it away, sunshine! Put it away, United Strand! It's going nowhere! Hey! 4-4! You ain't getting any of these 3 points today, sunshine! Creepy! What a goal! 4-4! They're back in front! I'm telling you, Bournemouth, they're going to pinch this! They're going to pinch this! It's going to be 5-4. I'm telling you. I'm calling it. It's a great ball in. He's onside. There's no question about it. And Croupy, what a finish. Yay! Where are they now? Where are they now? Wow! Yes! 4-4! Fucking hell, what a game! 4-4! It's unbelievable stuff. I love it. I love to see it. What a game of football. Oh. Yes. Junior Krupi, 5th Premier League goal of the season. And Blake says Amorim's defence is just as bad. Do you know what's amazing? Amorim, as soon as they went 4-3 up, Amorim went, yes, like that. Like, shut it up now. Giving it the old Arteta business. They're going to win this, Bournemouth, I'm telling you. They're going to pinch it at the end. They're going to pinch it. It's coming. They're going to pinch it. They're going to pinch it, and I'm going to be giving it the Brutus the Barber beefcake. What a game, says John McLaughlin. Sveta, what a goal. Swifty says Krupi has some talent. Timbo, when Bournemouth made it 2-2, I said this could end 5-4 or something. Should have put a bet on. You should. You should. And the legend FK, whoever predicts such crazy results, yet here we are. Here we are. Erdy says, why do you have beef with the United stand? I don't have beef with the United stand. I love him. He's a top guy. But I just thought that was funny. Blake says, for the 3rd season running, Bournemouth score 3 at Old Trafford. It's just unacceptable. Imagine if they get a 5th. Just imagine they get a 5th. Oh, I hope they do now. I'm going to clip that bit up where I'm saying, just imagine they get a 5th. And then have that SpongeBob thing where it's like, a few moments later. And Bournemouth have got a 5th. Yes. Oh, they're shocking United. Their heads have gone here. Their heads have gone. Look at Bruno. His head's gone. If Bournemouth get a 5th, Key's heart will give out. Oh, look at Fergie there. Poor Fergie. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame when you see the old man looking at what he built. He built this wonderful thing and he's just seeing it crumble in front of him. It must be like when your nan bakes a lovely cake or a lovely pie and the dog eats it and all you're seeing is crumbs in front of you. Imagine I only stopped watching this game for 10 minutes and it went from 2-3 to 4-4. Can't take your eyes off it for a second. Credit to both sides for just going for it. What a game, says Jake. And Blake says, your home is supposed to be a fortress. This is really poor from Amorim. I don't understand how United have gone in front as many times as they have and still not shut up shop. This is a big chance. Great play. Well done, Petrovic. Pop says, I go pee and miss a goal. Might go to the toilet again. And Ginga says, Jesus, what a match. What a match. Absolutely incredible. This might be game of the season so far. Spencer, I reckon you prefer watching United than Liverpool this season. Do you know what? Liverpool have given me some good games this season. I've enjoyed some great late winners. But United's just so consistent. It's just so consistent with United. I get such joy from watching them this season. Here's Semenyo. Come on. Drive. Come on, Bournemouth. It's a Prem classic, says Ginga. Come on. Ball switched over to the far side. Keep him out. Clivert. Stood up. It's all Bournemouth here. Here's Sesko. Did well then. Did very well then, Sesko. Great tackle. Too easy that for Senesi. Too easy. Take that all day. This is better. This is better from Bournemouth. Go on. Make the run. There's your run. Go on, lad. Oh, what are you doing? You had to hit it first time. What are you doing? Oh. Reece says United fans have gone back into their little caves. And John, the gift that keeps giving, that's United. Oh, again, though, I'm still really hesitant because I've seen this game too often as a Liverpool fan. Far, far too often. I've seen it. I've seen United win this so often, and I don't want to jump too far ahead and think, oh, they're gonna. But it could happen. It really could happen. What's going on here? What's the? Are we gonna get like 9 minutes? Give us a decent time limit at the end, because Bournemouth are more likely to pinch this than United. I'll take 4-4 though. 4-4 is a great result. I'll be delighted with 4-4. United fans will be in the mud with 4-4. Just don't let them win it. Don't let them win it at the end. Bruno. Oh, easy all day, that Bruno. Oh, it's Cunha. Even worse with him. 3-star Red says 8 minutes. Sees Fergie as he's got his new watch for Christmas. It is 8 minutes. Oh, good grief. Well, I said 9. It's going to be 8. 8 added minutes at Old Trafford. Ooh. And there's 2 changes for Bournemouth coming on here. Who is it who's coming on? Liam says United Strand can't get any worse than this. It can. Bruno Fernandes, 98th minute penalty incoming. Oh, don't. It'll break me that. 98th minute penalty. Kluivert's coming off for Bournemouth. And who's this coming on? Is it Brooks? Yeah, Brooks for Kluivert. Don't love that change. And I don't like Tavernier coming off as well, because we needed legs. If Bournemouth are going to win this, they need legs in the middle. They've brought Brooks and Hill on. It's defensive, really, if anything. I think Iraola's trying to close this out. It's defensive. Defensive from Bournemouth. They've got to do better. But please let them pinch it. Please let them pinch it at the end. A point is a very poor result for United. And on the road, FC says, yes, Key. Good to see you, mate. It's absolutely unbelievable stuff here from Bournemouth. Brooks winner, says Callum. Yeah, after I've said that as well. Look at Adams as well. The Legend of K says, just what does the team do here? Shut up shop or open the shutters? I mean, they're going for long throws. They're launching it in. You can't say they've not gone for it, Bournemouth. But I think he's being a little bit too precautious there, Iraola. Should maybe not throw the dice, but, be a bit more cautious than... Oh, here you go. Far post. Might be a chance here. No, great touch. Great take. It's wonderful that from Cunha. That's brilliant from Cunha. Absolutely sensational stuff from Cunha. He's got Sesko with him. That's a great pass as well. Over to Diallo. If they score here, fair play. Oh, it's shocking. It's a terrible pass at the end. And who's it? Bruno Fernandes. He gets the final pass all wrong. Bredo says 5-4 United it's going to be. Nah, I don't think so. Timbo says Bournemouth have been behind 3 times. I get why they're taking the point. Point at Old Trafford is not going to define their season, but I think if they got a win, they'd look at it and say, that could really be the one that helps us kick on. It's looking like a fire sale so far, says Tone. Still time for Bournemouth to get 2 more, says Tony. And Burmo and Shaw have gone off for Xerxes and Dorgu. Big last 5 minutes here at Old Trafford. What a month of football so far. We've had some unbelievable games, and Bruno loves waving arms. He's always having a go at everyone else, isn't he? It's always everyone else's fault with Bruno. Bryn says, amazing how bad Everton are, and we've beat both of these away. That's true. It's very true. Hey, and one of them with 10 men. They're going to start hoofing it to Xerxes. When all else fails, hoof it to Xerxes. Oh, John, if Bournemouth get a late winner, I can see... Oh, a late corner, I can see a winner. The Legend FK, what do we think of Amorim? Good manager or very good? Good. Just good. He's a good manager. I think he's been very fortunate to keep his job at United. I really do. I think in any other previous United era, they'd have sacked him last season. He wouldn't have even been coming into this season. But such have the standards fallen at Manchester United that they are prepared to tolerate what they saw last season. 16th, 17th in the league, whatever it was. It was a bad season anyway. Scott Grice, come on Man United. Early gaming, Bruno is super egotistical. It's a free kick to Bournemouth here. 4 minutes left to go. They're going to put it into the mixer. United have got everyone back. I can't see Bournemouth pinching one here. Oh, hey, they might get a corner, though, if they let it run. They might, and they have. It's a corner to Bournemouth. And someone's just said in the chat, who was it who said that? There you are, John. If Bournemouth get a late corner, I can see a winner. Come on, John. If Bournemouth get a late corner, I can see a winner, says John. Oh, so can I. So can I. This desk is getting flipped if there's a winner off this corner. It was this side where West Ham got their late goal. Can Bournemouth get their late goal? Brooks, put it in. Shocking. Terrible corner. Oh, dreadful. Tony says, will United miss their players that go to the AFCON? Yeah, Mbermo, Mazraoui, Ahmad. Few big players there for him. I Am Crute says, I can't see him being the man to win them the league. I don't think he's the man that gets him in the Champions League, if I'm dead honest. And Zoa says, Amorim needs to change the formation. 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. He's got to stop going 5 at the back. And he's got to stop putting Heaven in. Heaven's not ready. He's not ready. Semenyo here. Bournemouth, come on. We've got one more chance in this. Easy. There's 2.5 minutes left. Ball whipped in. Chance! Off the fucking line! Oh, it was there. It was nearly there, Bournemouth. It was a great save from Lamons. Oh, go on. Go on. In the box. Pull it. Pull it. No. Shit, come on. There's 2 minutes left. They've got this here, Bournemouth. I'm telling you, there's such a chance for them if they want it. If they go for it, there's a chance. Such a chance there. Oh, that was a big opportunity for Bournemouth to pinch it at the end. And Lamons just throws a leg out. Reminds me a little bit of the goal that Wolves scored at Arsenal, that. Flick on. It's a save with the legs. A little bit of Schmeichel there coming out from Lamons. But he's got the big save at the end there. 90 seconds to go, and it's a free kick to Bournemouth here. They're going to pump that in the box. If anyone's going to pinch it late here, it's going to be the Cherries. It's going to be the Cherries. If anyone pinches it, it's them. It isn't Man United. Brooks is going to pump this one in. Come on. Oh, he's got to go off the pitch, Adam Smith. Oh, Adam Smith's got to go off the pitch. He's got blood on his shirt, the lad. Bit of De Gea, that save. It was a little bit De Gea, wasn't it, Liam? Yeah, Adam Smith's got to go off. They're down to 10 men because he's got a bit of blood on him. Got a bit of blood on him. You got to change your shirt, lad. Come on. Change your shirt. Get his shirt sorted quick. Ah, come on. Not good enough, that ref. Not good enough. They're down to 10 going into the last 90 seconds. If they win it now with 10 men on the pitch because they've punched him in the bloody gob. Come on, Bournemouth. Ball in. Headed away. Strike. Oh, yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Come on. Have they got 10 back on? Have they got the full quota of outfield players back on the pitch now? That's shocking from United. Straight through to the keeper. Come on. Don't slow it down. Come on. Go and get that fifth. You can beat these. They're shite. They're absolutely shocking. You've got these. You've absolutely got them if you want it. If you want it, if you've got the cojones, you can go and take 3 points here, Bournemouth. These are absolutely on their feet. They are on their knees, basically. They don't want to be on the pitch, that United team. Honestly, I'd be surprised if they don't get booed off here. Absolutely astonishing. Legend FK says, how would United fans see this? Points dropped. You would think so. I would see this as points dropped as a Liverpool fan. If you go from 3-2 down to 4-3 up at home, Bournemouth, you have to see it out. Absolutely, says Timbo, yeah. Keon at right back. I'd do a job for the last 90 seconds. Probably still be knackered at the end, like. Here we go. United. Oh, they're going to score here. Into the box. Keep them out. Xerxes back stick. Oh, cleared away. Well done. Don't let him hit that. Don't let him hit that. Don't let him hit it. Cross. Keep him out. Great header. Mainu. That's easy. Easy. That's got to be it now, surely. That's got to be it now. That has to be it now. Surely that is it now. 99 on the clock. You've got Iraola. Iraola. Hey. Iraola. Giving it the big one. He's saying, come on, lads. Focus. See it out. The Legend FK says, yeah, that makes sense. United should have seen it out. They should have done. They absolutely should have done. It should be boos all round from United fans, really. But Bournemouth, could they pinch it late on? Who knows? It's a great run, this. Oh, what a ball that is. Semenyo, big chance here. Hit it, lad. No, hit it. Yo, no. Fucking hell, last kick of the game. Oh, but I tell you what, if you have any United fans try and tell you that they should have won this game, laugh at them. Don't even answer them. Don't even give them a serious answer to that. Just laugh at them. Bournemouth have battered these. They should have had 2 in the last 10 minutes. And here's United. Keep them out now. Blow up, ref. Blow up, ref. That'll do you. Blow up. Blow up. There you go. Full time. 4-4. Hey, listen. They'll have a little minute. They're above. They've lifted the above the Liverpool in the seat in the table in December Cup. They've won that cup. They'll take that, United. I'm saying United fans will boo these players off after a shocking performance. Bournemouth should have won this one. But they might be delighted. They might be absolutely made up with that. They're above Liverpool. They'll celebrate. They'll be made up with it. But it's an absolutely unbelievable throwaway performance from Man United. It's dreadful in the end. And points dropped, says Blake. Points dropped. There was a few boos, says Liam. But a great game all round, it has to be said. I think, listen, as neutrals, we have to say that was an absolutely fantastic game, wasn't it? 4-4. What a game. What an absolutely sensational game that was. Oh, I'm made up with that. 4-4. Manchester United, Bournemouth. United in front 3 times, pretty much. Car park settings active. Anton says, cheers, Key. See you next time. Take it easy, mate. Lots of love. Take that draw. Merry Christmas, everyone, says Graham. Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant. Listen, if you're new around here, if you've come here from a fan reaction channel, my name's Key. This is Premier League Dad. We watch everyone on this channel. This is another fantastic watch-along we've done. We do more watch-alongs than anyone else. We're doing Napoli against AC Milan later this week. We're doing the Championship. We do League One. We do all the big Premier League games and even some of the not-so-big Premier League games. But we've covered 40 different leagues and competitions across 2025. More than 500 games as well. So if you love watch-alongs, if you love football, if you're an absolute football purist, whoever you support, give us a like, give us a follow, and we'll be live tomorrow. Again, as we always are, Chelsea against Cardiff in the Carabao Cup tomorrow. Cardiff v Chelsea. Could be on for a cup set tomorrow. Cardiff pinching it against Chelsea, maybe. Wanderler says, Key, I'm distraught. And LJ says, that was a good game. Great point for United, that, says the scrum down. And Lil J says, as an Everton fan, this was good. It was brilliant, wasn't it? Callum, at least we have a break, Key, and Lamans kept them in it at the end. He did, didn't he? A couple of big saves from Lamans at the end. Not necessarily saves you wouldn't expect him to make, but still, saves all the same. So I should probably give him a bit of credit, shouldn't I? I probably should give him a touch of credit. Timbo, now for a proper clash of the Titans tomorrow with Cardiff and Chelsea. Do you think Chelsea will rotate in that one, by the way? The Jamie Carabao Cup is on tomorrow. Just love the Liverpool sense of humour. Sorry, I didn't even know what that was then. I was reading it thinking, what have you actually said there? Yeah, I agree. Thank you very much, Nigel. Even though I'm not a Scouser. 2k likes and didn't even show the game, Key. Game's gone. As a Liverpool fan, we can't control other results. We must make top 4, however. And we will. And we will. Liverpool will definitely make top 4. Right. Erdy says, good night. Cheers, mate. Yeah, lots of love to everyone. Thank you very much for everyone that has liked and commented on the video and shared and subscribed. Again, if you're new, please do subscribe. Please do like. Leave a like for us if you've loved this one. It's an absolutely sensational game, innit? And I'll be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow for a huge Carabao Cup quarter-final. Cardiff City against Chelsea. We're on for a cup set tomorrow at the Cardiff City Stadium. And then Wednesday, we're doing Fulham. Newcastle-Fulham. Can Newcastle bounce back after the Sunderland game? It's going to be a couple of big games coming up. So, make sure you've liked. Make sure you followed. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely night. Take it easy. Lots of love.